Yeah, so
Yeah.
it seems like it's going
We're
to
going to
be.
come in on my inauguration day with legislation that goes in front of the legislature, and I'm going to take emergency actions as governor to deal with the disaster. We can get FEMA shelters set up, triage tents. We can get the National Guard involved if we need to in a strictly civilian
How
capacity.
many people do you need in terms of like counselors,
Oh,
police officers, law enforcement, just to handle the homeless problem? It seems like you need a team.
oh, it's a huge. That's a great question. That's in many ways. There's sort of the institutional arrangement. There's where do you start geographically. There's how do you do the legal side. I assume we'll just be sued by ACLU. That's fine.
Next up, we have.
Oh, this guy, yeah, this guy has really, since I wrote this, has really advanced. He came out of nowhere as a pro-nuclear lobbyist saying we have to go back to nuclear power. And that was about 5 years ago, Michael Shellenberger. And now he has moved into other areas of the environment. His father's name was Shelley Shellenberger, who was a CIA operative. And
Best I can do on that.
That's his father. Yeah, that's his father. Is now retired. But
And hard to find pictures. Some of these people are. It is tough to track down the pictures.
yeah, that took me a while to find his dad. That I didn't. I knew something didn't smell right about this guy. He seemed to come out of nowhere, and he was featured in a CNN pro-nuke film called Pandora's Promise. He was anti-nuke and then became pro-nuke. And I thought, that's kind of weird. You know, what's the deal with this guy? And apparently some portion of the intelligence community wants us to use nuclear power again. You know, I don't know what their agenda is, and who knows, what their agenda is. But this guy, he came out of nowhere with being a pro-nuke guy, which I thought was odd, in this late stage. So,
There are a lot of good arguments for nuke.
oh yeah, no, no,
It's such a great energy. So it is a weird one. Like it's interesting.
it's totally 100% nuke.
I think both founders of Greenpeace have separated with the organization by this point. I know one of them is like almost a full-blown conservative, rabid, quote, right winger, very, very opposite of the Greenpeace message. And then the other one is splintered out. He hates the first guy, but I don't know. I think all these groups fall apart in their own weird way. So.
Well, a lot of them are infiltrated, so I don't know where this guy Schellenberger is coming from. I don't know what his agenda is, but somehow they seem to drop out of the sky right into cable news, like they just come out of nowhere, fully formed individuals with coming out of some fully formed think tank that has fully formed policies that you've never heard of, and he's an expert. The guy's another expert, so now he's on all the time as an expert. That's their job, is to get these guys in as experts, and get their
But when you have Anderson Cooper there, you can get on the air, right? I mean,
well, he's on Tucker a lot, this guy, Schellenberg. I've seen him. He's been on Tucker quite a bit. So he's now moved over to the other side. He started there, but now he's over here. So who knows where this guy's going?
Crazy.